The Glade of Trust kinda reminds me of the bayou.
Hello everyone! Sorry, someone's making me laugh. Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Right, I will start off, as I have the last couple of streams. If you can hear a fan in the background, yeah, it's very warm. It's quite warm. So, anyway, we're on Dreamlight Valley today, and it is worth noting, so I've done a few little edits in the Eternity Eye, which is why I've started over here. I know I said we're doing work in the Pixie Eggs, but I wanted to start here. Purely because I put some furniture outside Scrooge McDuck's shop just to make it different. So from eye level, this is the entrance to Scrooge from eye level. That's the idea. I wanted it to be good. In terms of Shea Remy, I put some trees around the outside just to make it look different. And then I did this, and that's actually the train station or entrance awning. But I think it looks quite cool. Now that was in the preview shop, I think, last week. So I thought that was quite a nice idea to put that out here, because it kind of does fit with the design. I was originally going to use the Ratatouille Metro entrance, but I've not been able to get the item for it. Because the item you need for it is this one, which I've never found a day where it's available. It's only one a day of all of these. So today you can get a tapestry piece. But I've never actually got any of these anyway. So I thought I'd do that because I thought it looked nice. And I actually came up with the idea yesterday when I did the Dream Snaps video. But anyway, we're going to the Wish Blossom Mountains. We'll start with the Sunday Shores. We're going to get some of the wishing wells built. And then we'll work from there. Because we're going to need to move the wishing wells. So we're going to work on that. We'll grab Cherry, who is our lovely horse. And we will head over there then. Right.
Hey there, pal.
So, this is the entrance to Candyland that we currently have. So this is what we did before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place down a wooden crafting station. And I'll do a time bending table just in case we need it. But we're going to start by instantly getting this. Because whilst we are going to build a Candyland, we're going to make an area of the out the front as well. So what I wanted to do is, because the entrance is there, we're going to put that there. And I think we're going to use the Un Poco Loco design, just because I think it's the most sweet treat looking design we have. And then what we're going to do is, I haven't come up with a full design for it, so we're going to kind of make this up as we go. I'm going to see how we get more of these, because this path's going to be really nice. But I don't know how to get more of the alpine cobbled path. I know you can craft it, but how do you craft it? And are we able to? Do we have the resource to craft it? Paths. We've got the path one, I think. Ah. We need more pixie dust. Just gonna adjust my fan. Because my fan's not doing much. Right. I guess they're both the, yeah, it's pixie dust and pebbles. The pebbles is okay. It's the pixie dust is the issue. Let me see if we can buy some pixie dust. Because if not, we're going to have to work on getting some pixie dust. Because we're definitely going to need more for that. Just for like an the actual entryway outside. But we're going to go down here just so we can get to the market area. Oh god, I went the wrong way. I crashed into the bridge. Right. Okay, let's go through and we're going to do this. So the idea is that Tigger and Vanellope are going to live in the Pixie Acres in Candyland. And assuming we do eventually get a lovely bear, the lovely Pooh Bear from Winnie the Pooh, I hopefully will add him to the Candyland as well. But it is completely dependent on if and when he comes to the game. Because we have no confirmation that he's going to even come to the game yet. I really hope he does for this design to work. Right, okay, Goofy's not selling pixie dust, I don't think. Which is really annoying. He is, however, selling hardwood. Just give me a second. Okay, right. So he's not selling pixie dust, which is annoying because I could have done with it. I can't remember how you get loads of pixie dust though. I know you get pixie dust from these. Is there any other way to get pixie dust? I swear they don't respawn. I don't know if these things here respawn. Because I know you can get pixie dust from that. Let me just check. Collection. It'll be in foraging. Pixie dust. It just says anywhere in the Wish Blossom Mountains. Which is the whole area. So I don't know. Do these respawn? Or is there a better way of getting pixie dust? Okay. That was really badly done. Right. Hello. Hello, Lucky Gaming. Afternoon. Hoping you are well. Right, I'm just gonna get rid of some of these. Because that's the main way I know you get pixie dust. I can't remember if there's another way to get it. There very well might be, but I played this mainly when it came out. This DLC released last year. But let's remove the ones that are in the Pixie Acres and actually in this area. Because we're going to need to get rid of those anyway. Okay, right. Let's see. So yeah, we'll get rid of these. There's got to be another way to get pixie dust, though. Sorry, I had to take a call. Okay. I had to mute you as you replied to my message, so did hear if you asked me, I think. Okay, I am doing well, Lucky Gaming. How are you? Right. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, hang on. I've got mail. Why have I got mail? Oh, the elements of nature, Lucky Gaming says a tad warm. Yeah, definitely. Right, the elements of nature star path is ending soon. I already know about that, so that's fine. I'm just gonna quickly check. What's the best way to get pixie dust? Mining rock spots in the Wish Blossom Mountains and riding over the golden bushes. Okay. Right. I have also had someone say that the graphics aren't as good. I'm going to just check something. Yeah, it's... hang on. Yeah, it's not been changed, so I don't know why that is the case, but never mind. Right, okay, how much did we manage to get of the pixie dust then? Because I needed it for the path at the front of the Candyland area. But I don't think we're going to get enough to do it. So that might have to be a thing we work on over time. We got 12. Okay. Well, that makes us 48 of the path, which is good. Right. So let's see if we can fill in this little area at the front. Not enough of it, but... Okay, it's only actually one row that's out, so... Oops. Let's just do that. If we do that, and then we can... fill that in. There we go. Hello to everyone that is on the stream. I can see we've got a few more people just joining. Right. I'm just going to do that and then do the same on this side. There we go. Right, that should work. Now we can have the wish you well there. Then what else do we have that we can put in here? I might see if we can get another of this spring light archway. I might see if we can get another one of those. And that is huge. I was going to put a nice fountain out the front, but that is bigger than I was expecting. Right. What do we want to do? I'm just looking through what we have. I'm actually thinking... I might use the New Orleans gazebo, actually. Though, I don't think I can get another one of those. I might be able to. We'll have a look if I can craft one of those. Let me just go and type Pixie. And we'll see if we have a recipe for it. All furniture. No, we don't have a recipe for it. So potentially we might buy that. We might have to buy that one. Now, let's have a look. Right, where's the shop? Here. Let's see if we can buy that then. Because that would help if we can.
Have you ever heard Ariel sing?
Scrooge. No, I don't want to buy that. I wanted to talk to you, Scrooge. Let me talk to you. I'd like to order items. Right, furniture. Filters. Oh, we're going to type Pixie again. No. Right, okay. What's the item called then? Unless it might be because I've never actually picked it up. Right. Let me go over to the Pixie Acres. They've still not dealt with the fact that you can't go through like the mountain areas. You have to still follow the terrain around, which is actually annoying. Where you're building in the Wish Blossom Mountains, you have to kind of follow the terrain when going around. Right, that's the honey area. Right, okay, what's this called? Oh, it's the Wishful Fun Fair stand. Okay. That might be why we could never find it. So let's have a look. Furniture sets. I'm thinking, why did it not show up in here? Let me have a look in crafting. Is it something we have to craft? Hang on. So this is where all the kind of Pixie Acres buildings are. No, I can't find it. Is there no way to craft it or buy it? Yeah, because it's not appearing on any of these. Let me go to the 100-acre fields. And then we'll put it in our pockets and then close the furniture menu. And then we'll re-put it down. So it's the Wishful Fun. That's what it's called, is Wishful Fun. So let's have a look. Right, Wishful Fun, is it in here? Wish. So no, there's no, we can't buy anything that's in, we can't craft anything that's Wishful Fun. So what about buying it? Can we buy it?
Just so you know, I've got some new ones in the store.
Let's have a look. Wishful. No. How do we get more of that then?
Day for training.
Mark me words,
Because
Avellin and their riches are
I've
soon parted.
not got a crafting recipe and I can't buy it.
Scrumptious berries later.
Because you just find it in the area. So let me have a look. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I'm not actually sure if you could get more of it.
Hey, watch where you're going, dragon.
Let me have a look. Okay, so we only get one of those, right?
Greetings, neighbor.
Okay, never mind. Let's have a look then. Can we get more of the gazebo that we were looking at? The New Orleans gazebo, we can. We do also have a blooming gazebo, which I might buy a couple of because it looks kind of cool.
Aye, I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
So let's go back to the 100-acre fields then. Because that's where we're working today. And I've got an idea. Right. So the idea is we're going to find the New Orleans gazebo. This one. We need to make more room. Right, do we now have enough room to put it right next to there? Yes. Do we have room to put it that side? If we move that, we should do. And I'm going to get rid of this now. Is that right? Yeah, looks it. And we just need to bring this across a bit. Right, there we go. So that works. So let's see. Can we get that fence then? It's the classic farm fence. We want to take it all the way over there. Okay, so that forms the entryway. I'm just going to temporarily keep these here. So when you go in, I'm going to make a path. I don't know why I did that so weirdly. There was a much better way to do that. Right, so let's join those up. And then let's do that a couple more times. So we'll go with 4 along this way. So we'll make that do a nice connecting thoroughfare. And then I've got a feeling it's going to be a 3 center. Yep, it is. So then we'll have this go up here. Because this is going to lead up to Vanellope's house. But I'm also thinking we have a bunch of house styles that we have. Now I think a nice thing to have might be to have Tony's restaurant somewhere in the design. Though I also want, I think, to have the Roses of Romance cottage as part of the design, because I think that would work well. So let's we'll remove all of these. Now, I am aware the two people that we're going to have currently living in the Wish Blossom, like Pixie Acres, are both going to live in the one area. Can we not remove that? Oh. Okay, we can't remove that, so we'll work around that then. So I'm thinking of putting Vanellope here. And maybe putting the Romance of Rosa's house there. And kind of making a little bit of a street idea. So we could put the Tony's restaurant there. And then we can actually, where's Stitch living? Oh, I know where Stitch is living actually. Okay, right, I wanna come out of this for a second because I need to get rid of more of these bushes. Where's my horse? There's my horse. Right, so let's go through here because I just need to sort these out. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then in here, I'm thinking of putting in another house style as the Hawaiian home. So if we do that, we can go into, I'm not sure if we will find them here, but in foliage, oh, they are in here. Perfect. I'm going to put some of these like candy cane trees in. Just to really make the Candyland part here. And this will also make a nice way to do an outdoor restaurant. As we've done in all the other areas, we've done an outdoor restaurant because I kind of think it's a nice idea to do. And we've so far done it in every area. And I did say I wanted to do it in every area. So that's what we're going to do up in the, like, Honey Pot Falls. So down here is going to be all Vanellope. This area here is all Vanellope. Which is why I'm filling the space with these kind of trees. I just need to see if I got like the lollipops as well. Lollipop. Yeah, we've got the giant spiral lollipops. Which we need to put like, I think, is it? Yeah, we'll put about 3 at each, 2 to 3 at each building. Should work quite nicely. If we do that, and then we'll put 3 this side. So if we do that, and then do we have any attractions that we could put in this area? No. Okay. What furniture do we have that we actually think would work in this area? To kind of go with the Candyland idea, though I would like some like rides and attractions at some point. But we'll have to see how it goes. I'm also thinking, should we put in a little waterfall? Because I think that would be a nice idea. And then, yeah, do we have any items we actually want to put in here? Or we're going to need to go and buy some items. We might need to go and buy some items. I mean, an ice cream stand will go amiss, just kind of dotted around. But I think definitely... Oh, actually, I've had a new idea. I've never had a use for this. I've never had use for this furniture set that we got ages ago. This might be the use I've been waiting for. Is to have the retro diner as part of this. That might be an idea, is to the retro diner here. I'm still not sure of what I'm actually going to place down to fill the space. I was going through the furniture, but I don't think I have that much to really fill the space. I don't. Okay. Let me do... Right, you know what, actually, I might do the retro snack cafe up here. Because we have a wider space up here. We have a bigger space, I think. So let's maybe go get some rides and attractions. Because I don't think I've got anything in the premium shop that I want. No, there's no like packs that I think would work for it. So let's go back down to the Wish Blossom Ranch. And let's see what we can get down here.
There's always a way to find the fun.
So I think some attractions would be good.
Hello.
Because it is meant to be more of a Candyland theme park idea. So we'll go with these two, I think. Even though we've used those rides before, I still think it would be good to use. And then let's also see what other random furniture we have that we could use. Because I don't know. That I think's got to be it. I think that's indoor only. I think, yeah. Right. What items do we have that I think would work? I might get a flower shop front because I have an idea with that. I think. I might, but oh, I can't buy that. Okay. Right. Let's continue going through our like order menu thing.
Whoa now. Who turned up the sun?
See if there's any like attraction ideas that we have. Or anything that we can buy that we think would work. Because that's the main thing, is making this look good as well.
I'll pick some of those scrumptious berries later.
Okay, I think we might just have to fill the space with whatever random furniture we have. That kind of still fits the idea of it being a candy area. So what's this? Decorative honey pots. We definitely need a bunch of those. We definitely need those for the honey pot falls.
One could get lost here in the best possible way.
Right. We could get some of the, like, trick or treat items. Assuming they're not, like, got a pumpkin on both sides. Which they don't. I'm gonna get some of these. And then I don't want the big wheel because I've got some other items like that. I'm gonna get one of these signs. Get a bunch of these. I'm thinking maybe like 19 of those. We'll get maybe like 10 of these or 9 of these just so we've got an even number. And then if we're going on that, I think we're going to need like 15 tables. This is getting expensive. That's the conch shalenter. Yeah, we don't need that. Right, is there anything else we want to buy? I don't think so at the minute.
Mulan sure seems happy here. Makes me happy too.
I think we have most of the stuff we're gonna need. Then what truck's this? The Island Produce truck. Okay. I didn't realise I'm going really quiet while I'm looking at this. Okay, but I think we've got everything we're going to need for now. We'll see how this goes now. So let's go inside. So we'll put the like inside out roller coaster here. We just need to make a bit more space for it. Because there's the odd item that we like can't get rid of, we just need to be a little bit cautious on space. But I'm thinking this should look good. Okay, we need to move like this tree a bit. Because these trees have such a big like print on them. Right, there we go. If we put that in so that we remember the fact that it's an area for like entertainment. It's meant to be an attraction idea. Around Vanellope's house we could put a gaming machine. I might move the pond. I'm going to put the pond here. And then I might actually move some of these to have a candy forest on this side. And the candy forest will lead over to the rides. Or the ride. And then over this area we can have a completely kind of gaming idea using some of the game pieces we have. So we do have a computer somewhere and we have a gaming chair. So we can use those. Okay, we have the curved TV screen. And then somewhere we have a chair. The gamer desk actually can we put that on there? We can. Right, let's put that there. Let's find, like, seating. See if we can find it easier in here. Yeah, it's the winner's game. And then what other, like, game stuff do we have? Let's just type game. Right, okay, let's have a look at this then. So we can have the coin-op game there. And then we could do another gamer's desk here. And then let's maybe have a look at, like, screen. Or TV. It's more likely to be television, actually. Television. No, okay. So let's think what we can put on the desks. I want to put the donut chair in. I might also put some fireworks out here. Just because that might make for a nice, like, image when we're done. Right. What can we put on the table? Maybe, actually. I've had a thought. I've had a little thought. If I could get it to work. I've had an idea that I'm hoping I can pull off. Hello to everyone that is in the stream. Wonderful to have you here. If you do put any messages in the chat, I will respond to you as and when I do see it. I tend to keep an eye on my chat as we go through. Right. Can we pick those up? Yeah. So we can maybe there do that. We could put the donut chair in. And have a little kind of cafe donut stand. So we can have a little cafe donut stand there. With the different gaming areas over in the back there. We can have the path go all the way up to the entrance to the Honeypot Falls. Let's go through here because I want to make this an offshoot of the path to go right up to Vanellope's house. And then fill the area here in with the candy path. Right. There we go. So we got that. And then we could also have this go along here. And then eventually we can get that to connect to the path there. We'll move the tree slightly just for the path. And I'm going to do that, I think. So that works. And we'll just do that to make the path kind of follow through to there. And then can I put that there? Yep, there we go. So we have that area set up like that. And then we can have a little path going up here to the Rose's house. I just need to move another tree a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to remove the tree and still have it. Yeah, right, okay. Because I don't think, if I do that, I don't think I can put the path. Oh, I can put the path in. Okay. We've made that work. And we'll have that path go up to there. Whilst having a path going to the ride. Just like that. And then we can have the path circle round to the ice cream stand. And I think one idea would be to have multiple connections to like candy stores. Me place this like this. Right, there we go. Just give me a second. Okay, right. So if we do that like that, we'll continue just as we go making different references to where you can buy kind of sweet stuff. Because that's obviously the idea, is it is meant to be a Candyland. Which I think we are definitely bringing out that idea here. Because we've got the full candy path of the candy forest. With a lot of brightly coloured houses. I'm just thinking there's other things like... I just want to fill the space a bit more. But I don't know what to fill the space with. I might put a broken teacup next to Vanellope's house. Just because it kind of looks good. It looks fun. Right. I might put some of the lounge pillows from like the Joy is Sadness storyline in there. Just because, again, I think that would look good. And then... Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like that. And then we have the food stall counter, which we can put there. As an extra little idea of where you can get food and that. I have a gamer's desktop, which would be cool to add if we can find somewhere to put it. And we have the air hockey table, so let's put that there. I'm sure having an air hockey table in any situation like this is sure to create arguments, but it's always fun when you go out and end up finding one of those. So you can always guarantee people are going to fight with each other on it. It's always funny to watch. I generally don't play the air hockey though. I generally watch other people mess about on it and just find it funny watching them. But I have played it. It's actually quite entertaining to do. Right, we also have a drinks cabinet, which I'm going to put next to here. I'm going to put it... No, actually, I can't put it there because of the tills there. So I might put the drinks counter here, or the drinks cabinet there. And then maybe see if we can... Right, what fences do we have in a second? And then I might put some fences in. Just to like make a queuing system. Right. what other stuff could we put down that would make it work? I might actually, you know what? I'm going to put a luminous fence there. And then there. And there. And then oh, actually, that's a bigger table than I was anticipating. And then we'll put the billboard with lights there. And then do we have like... I'll use these ones, I think. Just to put like... against... these. I might put them this way. And then this one needs to go that way. I've run out of the cabinets. That's not good. I ran out of cabinets. We could put a little... no, I don't think a fridge would work. Even though it's going to look a little bit weird, we'll do that. And we can have a little extra thing where you can grab something from the refreshment chest. I'm kind of getting into the designing of it now. And then, because this is the area specifically for Vanellope's side of the idea, I want to find the Ralph figures. Where are we going to find the Ralph figures? I don't know. Ah, they're there. Right. So let's put some Ralph figures in here. Just to kind of work on the design with it being the Vanellope area. We'll do that bit. And then I'm thinking we could do the meal in a cup decoration. And then there was a sushi plate thing that I saw. That I could put on another one of those. That you can see while you're waiting in the queue to get served. Oh, hang on. That's a big plate. That was bigger than I was anticipating. Okay, we're not going to do that then. Because I don't have the space to put it anywhere. But should we put a gnome out? Should we put a little gnome on the table? There you go. Put a little gnome there. And the idea would be you'd go in here, go through there to grab your drink, and then go out to the food stall. That's the idea. No, I might pull it back. I might move it backwards a bit, just so we can bring the fencing around the front as well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't quite grab it all. Right, let's do that then. Move it backwards to there. And then we will connect the path here. Oops. We do that and then... we can actually bring the path out to here. And if we do that... and then I'll get some more luminous fences in a minute. To put along the front here. Just so that it actually works as the snake queue idea that I'm working on. I think we're going to need more of the candy path. And going on the idea of queuing, I'm going to need more fences. Okay. I think we've got nothing in hidden. Oh, we do. Okay. Not that I need that. And then we'll just finish off the decoration by adding some of the foliage from the Pixie Acres. Because I think they kind of look good anyway. And it'll kind of fill out some of the spaces. Right, so if we do that, we need to get some more luminous fences. If it loads. Why is it taking so long? There we go. Right, we'll get some of the luminous fences. And then I also want to make some normal fences. We can actually make loads of those. I don't need that many though. Oh, hang on. Can I make any of these? Oh, if I make more glass, I can make some of that. Or I can make a bunch of that one. Yeah, because 30 should be enough, so we'll keep it going on the design that we've already got. Because it's just so that we can put a fence in, like, there. And then force people to go into the actual queuing area. So if we do the same here, I'm going to need some more. I'm definitely going to need some more. Right. It was the farm fence. I can only make another 24, so we best not need any more than that. I'm a bit concerned that we might want more, but doesn't matter. We can't have any more than this. Okay, so the idea is you do that. And then I'm also thinking I want to do like that. And then we'll do that. We'll do that to make it form an entranceway. We could have it. We could have this here just as a drop-off point, and then you'd go into there. So let's go get the luminous fence, and then we'll work from there. That's the plan that I'm working on.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Right, I'd like to order furniture. It's a fence. Though it might not be called that. Luminous. Oh, it's the luminous display, sorry. Right, okay. That will do.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
Let me just close that. There we go. Right. So we'll go back to the Wish Blast, not the Wish Blast, so the Pixie Acres, to the 100 acre fields, which is obviously where the Candyland is starting. And we can put down some more of the luminous display. To put some along here. Oops. Put some along there like that. But then we also need something to block there. Actually. If we do it like that, that will work, I think. There we go, that works. Because we can't move that back any further to make it look better, so if we do that, and then we could just make We could just kind of just continue the display. We could just kind of continue the display along here a little bit. Because I think also I want to actually move that along a little bit. Just because this is going a bit too far out. So I think that will work better. And then we could just bring the path in like that. And then we'll continue the display here. Though the cushions seem to have a bit too much of a footprint on them. So let me bring that up here then. There we go. And then what little fencing do we have? This should do. Just so that I can kind of go like that. That's literally the whole idea, is to do that. To just block people going in like there. And then I might just continue this bit to there. There we go. That makes a little like food stall counter, which I think works. And that looks quite nice. So we've got the first bit of the Candyland done. So let's move up into where Tigger and eventually hopefully Winnie the Pooh will live. So Tigger lives here. This is Tigger's home. So Tigger's going to run the actual cafe area in this area. So that's going to be the idea. So Tigger's going to have his cafe. If I can find the full set. With a chocolate fountain, because why not? Why would you not have a Candyland without a chocolate fountain? You just have to. Right. I can't find the item. I know I have the item somewhere. I just can't actually remember the exact type, what it's called. Snack bar. So he's going to run a little retro snack bar. Because I needed a use for it. And then we will have this. I want to just stick a sign down here. Come on. There we go. We can put that in there, just say it's up here. And then I'm thinking if we were to do that and put some of these in as well, like here, and then if I go on the like that, can I? No, I can't just copy them. Oops. I don't think I can copy them anyway. Hang on. No, because you kind of already, yeah. Because you've already selected the item, you can't just kind of copy it. I was hoping you'd be able to like copy the full set, just to make it a bit quicker to do. But it's fine, we will do it slower. Right. If we do that, and then we'll do another seat here. Hopefully like that. And then can the table go between them? No, I've done it a little bit too close. Right, there we go. And then we also have a little thing that could go there. I think I bought way too many of these seats. Because I think that's going to go out a little bit too far, so I might just do like one more table here. And in terms of giving a story to this Candyland, because I tend to like adding a story behind why things are the way they are, everything's centering around the chocolate fountain, because the idea with the cafe part in this area is they've put a chocolate fountain down and they want to have a point to it being there. So that's why we've got a cafe surrounding the chocolate fountain. Equally lets people get everything chocolate that they would ever want. And we can stick the volcanic stove in as well because it fits the colour scheme. And then, if we go back to attractions, we can put in the Dumbo Flying Elephant attraction. And then is there anyone else that we would have living in this area? Is there anyone else that we think should live in the Candyland? I don't think so. I think we're literally just going to have to wait for Winnie the Pooh to eventually be added. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put the Main Street Emporium in here. Just as a nice extra bit of building in the area. Like, just to go there. Next to Tigger's residence. Because you, of course, also in these kind of theme areas, theme parks, it is always good to have somewhere where you can go and buy things. I'll put like a couple of these like flower gazebos in. And then I'm now just kind of filling the space up. Oh, can I put... I could put some water decorations in. I don't need that. I don't need like the volcanic creek stuff. We could put a canoe in here. Can we put a canoe in the... Oh, we can. So, making reference to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We've got a canoe in the honey. We've got the canoe in the honey. I just thought... I just saw the canoe and I was like, can I actually do it? And we absolutely can, which makes me so happy. I'm going to put a flower stall there as well. And then I actually have the flower column arch. So I might put 2 of these in, like, there. If I can move that out of the way. Put 2 of those in for the flower stall. Like that. And then, because it's the Honey Pot Falls, we'll put a yellow teapot there. And then we can put a yellow teacup next to the flower stuff there. Again, as a nice thing, because it's the Honey Pot Falls. And then at the entrance here, the entrance to this area, I'm actually going to do that. And then I want to go up in my horse. So I want to bring the horse in. I don't know why I've gone this way. I should have just gone straight up through the park, but never mind. We can go up here. And I actually want to clear up all of these. So just like that. And then grab some of these. Just so we can make sure the ground is empty. And I'm actually thinking, can we put these in here? There we go. We could do that to make a nice entrance to this bit. Which, this is the full honey area. We could put under this kind of gazebo. We could put a fairy garden table. I don't think I've got any seats that I would actually fit. Oh, we could put a little pumpkin ottoman in. Why not? And then, have I got anything else to add for now, or we may be a little bit stuck? We've been live for about 1 hour 10 minutes, so we still have plenty of time left. Should we stream for the normal 2 hours that we do stream? I'm just looking through, I'm not sure. Oh, I could put that in. I could put that in outside here. We can have this do some like food stuff as well. Have everything to do with food, because that's the general idea of the themed area, is all to do with food. I don't want marketplace fruit baskets, but like, why is that not going to go like that end of the table? Okay, I don't know. Can I find like the broken honey, decorative honey pots? That seems weird. You can only put things on one side of these tables. That's actually a bit annoying. But I can put broken honey pots or fallen over honey pots on the tables in the like cafe snack bar area. I'm gonna move this just out the way a little bit if I can. Hang on, that'll do. We'll put that in like that, and then we can also put some like little treat things, like the little treat buckets, because we can continue to say this is a candy restaurant only. And then what do we have? We don't have much else, to be honest, that I think would work. So I might have to leave the design there. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we could put a popcorn machine in. Put a popcorn machine in the cafe area. And then I just want to see if I've got like the Bambi topiary that we got in the Star Path. I was going to put golden tea set down, because why not? And then, yeah, do we have the topiary? How do you spell it? Topiary, there we go. No, I must have already placed them down somewhere. Okay. And then should we put a little banner in front of the thing there? And then we could just put some like random items in. I might put the willow tree there to kind of go on the idea of Tigger's house, because Tigger lives in a tree. Ice cream stand we definitely need. I might put the ice cream stand under here if I can. Oh, I can't put an ice cream stand under the gazebo. Okay. I was thinking that an ice cream stand works. And then... I think the rest of the area might just be pretty open with this one. It might be pretty open until we get some more, like, Winnie the Pooh themed furniture. But the other thing that I'm thinking is, if we go out here and out the front, I was thinking, after I bought the train station set, I wasn't sure where I'd use it. I've kind of thought of an idea. Having a train station right outside of the Pixie Acres Candyland works. Can they go together? No. That's annoying. Can they go together that side? No. Can they back onto each other? Almost. Hello to Cherry Blossom Fairy. Hello. Hope you are doing well. Right. I now realise this ticket thing might be more awkward to place than I thought it would be. I'm also going to just move this forward a little bit. Right. Because I want to get this train station idea done. Just to kind of have a train station for the Candyland. Though I need to get my horse back. I need the horse to clear some space. Hello to Nicola Scangeli. I do apologise if I've butchered the name, Nicola. But welcome to the stream. Hoping you are well. Right. I just need to clear some space. So this is the Candyland that we've done so far. Annoyingly, the weather's turned really bad on the game, so it doesn't look so good now. But I need to clear like this out. Right, okay, so if we clear the space there, we can then place something in front of that. And then what do people think of the Candyland over here? Now that we've got a few people looking on the stream, what do we think to the Candylands for where Vanellope is living? So this is where Vanellope is going to live. What do we think? Do we like it? Oh, hello to Nolly Forsaken. Nolly, I did see your message in with the others, but welcome to the stream, all of you. But yeah, what do we think to our Candyland for Vanellope? Which is this area, and then the extension, which we've kind of run out of ideas for the minute. But the little bit of the Candyland for Tigger, what do we think? Because I think it's quite nice. And the idea of having the candy stuff here with the gaming for Vanellope as well, I think it works. Got all the games to keep people entertained. So, yeah. That is the Candyland. I'd love to know what you guys think. Well, we build a train station outside to make it work and look even better. I just want to see if I can... I can't connect those. Okay. I can't connect those up, which is a little bit annoying. I might get another of the ticket booth just to put on the other side eventually. And then I want to put some paths probably there. I am really just coming up with these ideas as we go, so just bear that in mind with these designs. I've not really thought any of it through before going live. Right, so let's do this. If you're enjoying the stream, please make sure you're leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Does greatly help to grow the channel so more people get to see the content. Right. let's do that. And then let me grab the train tracks. We could put the train tracks along here, I think. I just want to move these along. There we go. So we could put the train tracks along there. And then maybe have it turn around. Like that. And then... Okay, this is going to be quite awkward to place in, actually. There we go. So we can then do that to place the tracks in again here. Oops. I accidentally placed it in the wrong place. Right. So, I'm just thinking like this. And then maybe somehow have the track go somewhere eventually. Because obviously the track has to stay in this area. So that's something to think about. And then we could put a rail crossing. Hang on. I did that really badly. Actually, I won't do railway crossings yet because I don't know where it's going to go. But we have that. And actually... I've had a thought. Give me a second. I've had a thought. Can we move... like the track down a bit? And then if we do the same here. There we go. Just because then I'm thinking I can extend the platform a little bit and put some railway station awnings in this side. I might get some more of those. Just because I think that would work quite nicely. And then to fill out the area a little bit more, I might see, can I... Why is there just random things in the Pixie acres that stop you placing items down? Because there's just some random thing there. Which stops us placing this down. Which is really annoying. Right, okay. How does that look? Because that goes out a bit further, but that's not so bad. Though it has a back door, which would go straight onto the, it'd go straight onto the platform. Actually, there's a thought. If I get rid of another one of the bushes, get some more station awnings to go like along here and that. Maybe get some more of the station tracks and that. Because then I'm thinking we can put Tony's restaurant out here and have the back door back onto the platform, which means extending the platform even further, which I'm okay with doing. Oops. does mean we do definitely need to extend the train tracks a bit further anyway. Right. I just want to put that there. So, we can do this, which puts a restaurant on this street here, which I want to eventually probably do with these cobbled paths, but we don't currently have the ability to make so many of those. So for now, we can see how it looks using this. This actually looks quite cool, actually. But I don't know if we just simply order more of this or what. Because it's the worn brick road. I'll have to see how we get more of this. Because that could make a good entrance way. I will do that, so we'll get some more of these and some more other stuff, and we'll see how it goes from there. So we need to go to Wish Blossom Ranch, because we need to go back to Scrooge's store. And we'll go from there, I think. Right, okay, where's Scrooge's shop? Here. Right, so, no, that's Donald. I don't need Donald, I need Scrooge McDuck, not Donald Duck. Scrooge.
Thank you for
No,
coming
not
to see
Cinderella. Let me speak to Scrooge.
Greetings, neighbor.
Right, I'd like to order furniture. Paths. Aha. So, right, I want to get a bunch of this path. And when I say a bunch of it, I really want to get a bunch of this path to go outside the Candyland, which I will go back to in a second. I'm going to get like 200 of this path for now. And then I want to get a bunch more of this track. Which is expensive, but we can afford to spend a bunch of money. Right, that is the train station, isn't it? Yep. Right, okay, we can do that. And I'm going to order some of the topiaries. Right, that should be enough. So we'll go back over to the Candyland, where we are building a train station outside it now. So that's the plan. I hope everyone who is watching is enjoying the stream. If you are, please make sure you are leaving a like and subscribing. Will greatly help us out. Right. Let me... Oops. Why did I do that for? Right, okay, let me place these in like this. Oh no. These train tracks are actually quite awkward to place. Right. So I'm just going to have the train tracks like go off into the distance a bit. By some miracle, we might actually get through where we're going. I don't even know where this is going to go. We're just going to kind of have it go off in the distance so that it's not... So that it's not, like, obviously going nowhere. But, of course, the track is just going to end up going nowhere. I I have very little need to do multiple train tracks. But for now, the train's just going to go over here and then it's just going to turn around. Though I might have taken this a little bit too far. I don't know. Yeah, we need to cut it by one track. Just for the turn to happen. Because we're going to do that. And then I'm thinking... Actually. Yeah, because we need to realistically actually take the track... Oops, I pressed one button. I realistically need to take the tracks around the pond. So I think we need to do this. And then we'll work from there. We are live again tomorrow on Pokemon Pokopia. If any of you do play that or do enjoy watching that, I'm live on that tomorrow, same time as today. And we are going to be getting the Sparkling Skylands Pokemon Center, which is going to be quite good. So I'm going to start it going tonight, and then it will be done by the time we start the stream tomorrow. And then we will figure out, and then I'm going to figure out what else we're going to do in the stream at some point, because I don't know yet what I'm going to do on the stream tomorrow. Maybe if we have any more quests come up on Sparkling Skies, we might work there. But I will see what happens, because I want to... On there, I want to get a home for Tinkerton, who we got last week. So we might do that. I just work on connecting these railway tracks up, by the way. Which is why I'm rambling about the other games, because I kind of need to figure this out. Right, I'm guessing that needs to go about there. Maybe a little bit further. Okay, right, let's try that. Let's hope that this is going to connect up. And hope I have enough tracks to make it link up. Okay. There we go. So we have a train track. It literally goes around the water, but it's a completed track. We could put some balloons in. Why not? And then, just for the idea of it, I'm going to put another train station over here. I'm going to put another train station over here with its own like little platform. Just to say that the train's actually going to go somewhere. It might be the most pointless train track in the world, but you can travel from the 100 Acre Fields to the Candyland around a pond. It's literally the entire train track is around a pond, but it kind of works. It works in a fun way. Right, I want to put some more of these in outside the train station. Oh, I have actually enough to do one more. Right, okay, so we could do that. Just because then you can stay dry while waiting for your train as well. So when you're waiting for your train to leave, you can stay dry under these entryways. Which I'm thinking, would it look better moving them backwards towards this side? My concern would be is I'd want them to all be actually equal. So I'm maybe thinking to push it all back Just to link up with the restaurant. Yeah, that works. I think that actually looks better. Because then you've got a little bit of the platform so that the trains aren't going to interfere too much with that. And then I doubt you're going to be able to. But can, like, the Madame Adelaide's carriage, if I still have it, if I've not placed it down some random place. Let me just go... Carriage? Carriage. It's fine, I don't know how to spell it, so... we could put a pumpkin carriage in. Yeah, it can't go on the tracks. I didn't think it'd be able to. I might have to check the Madame Adelaide carriage, but I don't have it on me. But we do now have 200 of this path, so we can take that out to, hang on, because I wanted to make it link up where we got the Alpine path, so probably all the way to here. So this is going to make the full area. So this is going to be the full area on the entryway into the Candyland, which is where the fences are at the minute. I think I just messed up and got rid of a path somewhere that I didn't mean to, but I'll fix it at some point. Right, I'm going to go down this way, actually. We'll go this way, because it's a little bit... It's a bit longer, so we're not just going back and forth endlessly really quickly. Okay, right. So we need to get some more of that path, but not too much, to be honest. We've kind of filled in most of it. And then I just want to place down... I wanted to put the topiaries down in here. Which is why I went and bought those. Do we have any, like, shop business fronts left? I don't know. I'm just thinking to, like, fill the, like, street in that we've made. I might actually just put a market stall in. Like, all the way down here. Just 6 of, like, market stalls in next to the train station. Like that. And then we can put a signpost at the bottom of the street there. And then, do we have anything we could put on the other side of the road? Let's have a look. Actually, I know I've put a canoe on here as well, but Mickey's steamboat could go on the honey, and that's actually quite a funny thing, so I'm going to do that. Even though I have no point to doing that, I think it's funny to do. And then I might put the partner's statue out here. Just for a nice little thing. And then I think I'm going to go and get... I've put that the wrong way. I'm going to go and get some more of this path. I'm going to get the... like flower shop front item. Because I don't really want to put any more houses in. Like these houses. Because we've used quite a few. I might just put this one in. I might put that house in. But other than that, I'm not wanting to put many houses in. Because we've used so many in this build so far. I kind of hesitant to use all of them. Because I think using all of the buildings like that would probably be a mistake. I don't mind using like these though. I can use these. I could use these like to fill the space in. I could kind of go like that. Because I'm pretty sure we could get more of those. And then that actually fills that in quite nicely. Yeah, that actually works quite well. I'm going to go get the last few items though. We have been live for 1 hour 40 minutes. So we are doing quite well. I just want to grab my horse. Because I need to get rid of that. And I need to get rid of this. And I want to I want to build up the wishing well in the Honeypot Falls. Over here.
Greetings, neighbor.
Yeah. Right, okay, there we go. So, just to let you guys know, next time when we are live on Dreamlight Valley, we will be getting Hercules from the Hercules realm. That's going to be next week. It is the update stream. I'm straight to get through the gazebo. Come on. There we go. So it's the update stream next week. That's when the update releases. Right. Where's the way out to, it's there. Right, I just want to, go down here. And is that someone's house? Or is that a furniture item? That might be Tinkerbell's house. And that has a... See, that's quite cool. I might do an area for Tinkerbell in the Pixie Acres as well. So Tinkerbell might get a home in the Pixie Acres at some point in the coming few weeks and months as we continue going through the game on stream. I just need to get all the way over to the Wish Blossom Ranch. This is just the issue, making a very large market areas. Everything's all in one place. So we'll be doing another like massive build area. It's actually quite far away. Can I get through that? I can. Right, okay. Let's go and buy the last few items that I want to buy to finish this design off. We will go on a tour of it. I might bring Tigger and Vanellope along for the tour.
Greetings, neighbor.
Right, I'd like to order yet more items. This has turned out to be a very expensive project. I hate how the tracks are like 4,000 each. They're so expensive and so needlessly expensive. Right. What's that? Okay, I don't need that. I'm gonna buy another Adelaide elegant carriage. I wanted to get the flower shop front. And I equally think, actually, I want a stage.
Oh,
This just costs us like, this designing has cost me 400,000 star coins. That is insane. It's going to take me a while to get that back. It'll take me a few harvesting of pumpkins for that. Which I know last week, by the way. Last week I said I was going to harvest pumpkins more frequently. I have not harvested pumpkins since last stream. But yeah, anyway, so back to the update stream. So next week, we are going to be live, obviously the usual 4 times a week. But whereas usually we go Lego Fortnite, Dreamlight Valley, then Pokopia. Next week we're going to swap it around a little bit. It's going to be Lego Fortnite, then Pokopia, then Dreamlight Valley. Just because of how the days are going to work. Because the Dreamlight Valley stream has to actually be 1 week tomorrow. It can't be 1 week today because the update releases 1 week tomorrow. What I will attempt to do, if I can, I'm going to try and get a video out either before or after to do the reset stream. Or do the reset video, sorry. Just so that we don't kind of have to take time out of doing the update stuff for that. Right, flower store could go there. And then maybe just like put some plant life around it. Just to really try and fill the last of the space in. Just like that, really. That's what we're thinking. I'm going to get rid of those. I did get the path. I didn't buy the path. Why did I not buy the path? What I did buy, though, was a stage. Because I actually had an idea. I've had an idea. In this area, as part of the kind of theme park idea, I'm going to put a stage in there with some seating. Like just these dining chairs. So just to stick some of these in front of the stage. We only have 10 of the chairs. I'm not buying any more because, as I say, this has been a expensive build. Am I able to move that? I can. Good. Right, we will do that. And then we can put in like the kind of corner bits here. How many more do we have? 2. Right. So we can put some sofas in as well. And we can make the Candyland stage. I'm just going to put some like of these stage things up. Theatre stage lights. Okay, we can put some of those in as well. And we can have an outdoor theatre. Just to fill the design in. Fill a little bit more space in there. Just give me a second. I'm just going to go get myself a drink. Because I need a chill drink. Okay, well, I am back. I've just kind of got myself a drink that I made before the stream was stuck in the fridge to keep it cool. Right, there we go. That's better. A nicely chilled drink is what we need in the weather that we actually have where I am. Right, I've had a thought with the train track. The thought I've had is to bring it along and eventually get it to go up there. I'm just going to see how many trucks it's going to take. Because it needs to not take too many tracks. Because these tracks are expensive. Can we turn it slightly? Right, I could do that, which would allow me to go kind of into the Candyland a little bit. And then can I place like that there? There we go. So we could do that. And then what I'm actually going to do is take a bunch of these back. I'm going to take a bunch of this back and see if I can make something work. To make it look like the track's gone somewhere. Even though obviously the track's going nowhere. Can I make it look like the track's gone somewhere and on its way back is going to have been in here? So basically, do I have enough tracks to go all the way through? Can we not move these at all? It's really annoying. No, we can't remove those, which is a little bit awkward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move those out to here for a minute. I need to move them a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to do that. Just so that we can bypass the issues that we're facing, hopefully. Ah, we're still a little bit too close. Okay. Okay, hopefully that will be far enough. Nope, still need to go further. I've running out of space, so I really need to get past the water. Because I'm running out of space, because I'm nearly out of the water, so we need to get past this plant. I've just pressed the wrong button again. I've just pressed the wrong button again. Right. So, the idea that we've got is to keep going with this right into the wall. That should be close enough. And we can essentially say that there's a tunnel there. That's the idea. Oh, the archway is just a little, not quite wide enough. I was going to put an archway in to make it look like a tunnel. Yeah, we can't put a carriage on there. I wish you could put a train track on there. Would be so good if you could. We'll put an archway in just to say that the train's going somewhere. So there we go. Right. I think this is good, actually. I've decided I'm going to put a different thing in there. Do I have... I'm pretty sure I do somewhere. I have from the Star Path a few months ago. Was kind of the back end of last year. We got some of the, we got these really nice kind of gazebo things. So I'm going to do one of those with a few of the walls in place. Just to kind of have the idea that you're going into a tunnel. That's the idea. So we're going to put those in place so it looks like you're going into a tunnel. So, that will do for the designing. I will fix this up between streams because I've run out of time. But let's go and look at the full design that we've done. So, can I change this, by the way? Interact. Yay, I can have something that looks sweet. Good. Right, so we'll start with the more random bit over here. So we have a little train station over here. Just as a thing to make the train go somewhere. So we've got this train station here. You can go along the track over here. And as you go along to the track, you get over to the main Candyland train station, which you can go through here. And what you have is this. So you have this little path here, which takes you up to Candyland. You've got a Main Street confectionery store. You've got some little buildings here. You've got a flower shop. You've got a train station, market. You've got a Goofy coming through. I'm not sure how he's going to get through, to be honest. You've got Tony's restaurant there. And then as you go in, you can go through the little queuing system. You've got some fireworks there. The ticket booth. And then you could go into here. Into the Candyland, where on the left you've got a ride in the candy forest with an ice cream stand and a Rose's house. And then as you go out onto the right from the entrance, you have a little house here into the Lollipop Forest with the Lollipop Gaming area and Vanellope's house here. With a broken teacup and an alien toy game grabber. And then you've got a few pillows there with a nice snack bar here, which you can go through their queuing system to get some snacks and come out the other side, where you have a billboard there. And then you can go along up to the honeycomb path to the Honey Falls. That's what it looks like in a more summery time, because the weather's changing. And you can go up to here, where you have a stage area here. So the theme park can pull on stage shows as they please, which is absolutely wonderful. It's not fully done. You've got some topiaries just to fill in the space. You've got the Dumbo the Flying Elephant ride, also seen in the Frozen theme park over in the Dreamlight Valley area. in the Frosted Heights, you have the snack bar here, the best in town, with the honey pots, the snacks, and of course built all around the chocolate fountain. There you've got a willow tree with Tigger's house there, and then a Main Street Emporium shop with some things outside, with another flower stand there, and then a few boats going along the Honey River. I absolutely love this design. I think it is such a lovely, amazing design that incorporates two of the areas in the Pixie Acres almost entirely. And then of course, as you go out, you can see the billboard there, you can go back out and follow the path, follow the train tracks, which will go back into the train station for. So go into the train station, which you've got a ticket booth there. You get your tickets here with a departure list. Quite cool. You can go through here, and you can actually get a train into this area here, which is in fact the extension of the 100 Acre Fields. You can get a train to there, which will eventually, maybe, if we decide to do more of the train tracks, all the way down to Wish Blossom Ranch. I don't know if we will do that, because that is a long, long path. But that is the full thing, and then of course the path goes, the train goes into the wall there, through an archway. I'm trying to get through with all the plants. I really want to get through. There you go. And the train track also goes into the wall here to say that it's going somewhere, to get around the fact that the train having to be in one area only. But with that, thank you very much for watching the stream. Thank you very much for anyone that has liked the stream. And I'm just going to check if we have had any subscribers today. Hopefully we have. We will see. No new subscribers today. But also thank you to the 500 people that have watched my Pokopia shorts that I released today. Absolutely amazing to have so many people liking the shorts that I released and liking the content. We've had 20 viewers in total today on the streams. That is amazing. But for now, thank you very much for watching as we built Candyland, and I will see you next time. When next time we are on this, it is update day. So we'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.